Hi, today we're going to talk a little bit about the Super Chef activity badge for the squirrels. Um, Before we start, this is a very easy one to link in with other activities. Even things like the local superhero badge, where you are possibly making food for people who need it in your community. Um, that's an interesting one to try and link into. But equally, if you are doing this as some kind of festival event, you're cooking food related to a festival or a culture that's different to your own, that can count towards the Let's Celebrate activity badge too. Um, if you are doing it based on plants you've grown, like cress you may have grown one week at Squirrels, that would count towards the Let It Grow activity badge. There's a few other things you can link into, but those are the main ones I wanted to mention right off the bat, really. There are some Chief Scouts Acorn Award links we can go into, but I'm going to do that a little bit as we go through. So to kick us off, the food we eat comes from a lot of different places all over the world. Some grow underground, some grow on bushes and trees, some come from animals. Think about foods you eat and explore some of where they come from. Visit a supermarket, talk to someone who produces food, etc. Um, Obviously, actually mentioning this, food comes from animals. This is something that you'd be surprised how few people actually realize. Sometimes when city people go out into the country and they see a cow for the first time and get told that's beef, um, it can be quite a moment of clarity. I don't mean to sound condescending there, that's just an actual fact. Some amount of people think that chocolate milk comes from brown cows, which clearly isn't the case. Um, but by emphasizing a little bit of education into animals specifically, that counts towards the Go Wild activity badge as well, because that's all about learning about animals and how to keep them healthy and what they need to grow and be safe and things. Moving on, we can all use our senses to find out about food. It can be sweet, salty, soft, crunchy, etc. Are there new foods you like to try? Explore new foods. Um, if you are trying out foods that you enjoy quite a lot, that can be part of the feel good activity badge. Obviously, eating nice stuff helps you feel good. May not be the best for health in the long run, but a little treat here and there can't really hurt you. Um, it's worth mentioning that if you are trying out food that is from a different country, that can be part of the All Arounders Challenge Award, which is part of the Chief Scouts Acorn Award, especially if you are doing food that comes from a scout group that you're linked to in some way from across the world. Moving on, we have having a having formal cooking isn't just for grown-ups. Follow a recipe, make a snack with your friends, cook it on a gas burner, etc. Backwards cooking is quite cool. I will say that's a very good skill to learn from a young age. Um, this obviously counts towards the Altogether Challenge Award. Doing anything with a group rather than just individually with the help of a leader counts towards that Altogether Challenge Award. So that's a very easy one to sort of aim for. If it's the first time they're cooking, it also counts towards the All About Me Challenge Award. That's all about trying new things, um, things that you may have not even known exist before. Beyond that, I would say that if you manage to create a sort of open campfire as part of this, and they cook on that, it's a little bit more dangerous to sort of manage, I suppose. Um, and you have to find some way for them to cook over it, given it's going to be a bit hotter than just a small gas burner, harder to put pans and things in. But that would count towards All About Adventure Challenge Award too. So there's actually a number of different ways you can link this in with other badges, including the Chief Scouts Acorn Award. That's all the advice I have though, I think. So good luck with it. Bye bye.